Hey, morning you guys. It is a wonderful morning today. So when I did my last video recording, you all mentioned that, hey, don't record while driving. Took note of that, so I parked. I came early to office. I parked early. I parked at the car park, and I'm going to do a news flash today. I'm going to update you today what's happening that I know lah. So today's news flash is there are 3 things I want to tell you all today. One of it is a con. Was it called con? Yeah, fishing con or whatever. There was a second-hand deal that almost went sour, went bad. And then one of my friend actually messaged me and said, hey Melvin, can you share this on YouTube so that you can educate people, make sure other cyclists who are selling or buying second-hand item do not get con? So I said, yeah, why not? I mean, my channel is all about sharing what's happening in the community. Okay, before we go to the hot story of nearly kena scam by one of my friends, cyclists. So today's first news is So this Sunday, 27 March, this Sunday at Rimbayu, Makan Heritage Rimbayu. So I was invited to, because Polygon now I think is getting viral now. Polygon bikes are really getting viral now. Everybody is talking about it. And as soon as they sponsored the TSG, they won so many podiums and this and that and races around the world. So they're actually launching the Polygon Helios this Sunday at Rimbayu, and I will be there hosting the event. So if any of you are actually doing any cycling around the route of Rimbayu, if you're around Rimbayu area between 10:30 to 12 o'clock, hey, catch me, I'm there, right? I'm there. Hopefully I get to see some of you guys there, and then, you know, take some selfie ke, wifi ke, apa ke. And there are some events happening there as well, in the sense that there'll be an elite power challenge. So there are prizes to be won. Interesting. And not only that, you get to go see the new Polygon Helios, which I've heard unfortunately have been sold out in most of the places. They are launching it this weekend, and a lot of pre-booking has been done. And so yeah, like mentioned, I'll be at Rimbayu this weekend, Saturday. I think I'll be there from, if I'm not mistaken, the media event is from 8:30 until 10:30. So I'll be at the event itself. I'll be vlogging it as well, definitely. And at 10:30 onwards until 12, I'll be there to, if I see any of you there, let me know. We'll take a selfie, because I love taking selfie with my friends, because, you know, I'm a poser before cyclists. So yeah, I'll be there, catch you there at the event. Okay, so that was the first announcement for today out of the 3. The second announcement I want to say is, if any of you know, right now Ordex is actually having a 1300 km brim. Okay, so this is the Ordex 1300 LRM. Over 100 people joining this way, 1300 km. Okay, so this is their 1300 km route, which Marcus and 100 more brave souls are doing. Yeah, so they're starting from, okay, so this is the LRM 1300 km. They're starting from Seremban, heading towards Kuala Klang, then towards, where is this? Bentong. Oh, a lot of climbs there, Karak Highway, Karak towards Bentong, then from Bentong towards Felda. Oh, that Felda is quite a long, empty road of trees. It's going to be hot there. Bukit Fraser, more climbs. Kuala Kubu Baru, a steep downhill there after Fraser. The road's a bit sketchy there, so be careful. Slim River, a lot of rolling hills towards here to Tapa. Kampar, Gopeng. Where else? Oh, Cameron. Are they going to hit Cameron? Oh no, they're around the Cameron area, but still, looking at all these green arrows, it's going to be a lot of climb still. Oh my goodness, 13,000 meter elevation, you guys. 13,000 meter elevation. Then towards Gua Musang, then towards another Felda area, then some more, walao eh, Kuala Besut, or then towards coastal area of Terengganu. And coming back down to Pahang again, back to Seremban. Oh my goodness. So you guys who are doing this 1300 km in 4.5 days with 13,000 meter elevation, you guys be safe. Wow, this is a journey, man. Well, Marcus, be safe, and I hope you get back real soon, because I'm gonna miss you. So amazing cyclists who actually joined this event have to complete 1300 km in 4.5 days, which is 4.5 days. which is an amazing feat. 1300 km rate. I can't phantom it. I can't even do 300. Maybe I can. I don't know. 200 is the max I'll go. It's too hard. No visa also anyway. So those who are doing Ordex, be safe this weekend. And I think it will end this Sunday. 4.5 days. So today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. The event ends at Sunday. 1300 km, guys. So next up in our story, there's a new one I want to just add in before I talk about the what's that? The scam that's happening around cycling community, or the con artists. But before that, I want to go towards a very important message to all of you, especially bike shop owners. So if you are in the cycling community, and you probably knew this, last week, was it last week? I think it was last week. One of a very prominent cyclists, most of you will have known this posting if you are a cyclist and you do all those endurance, right? You will know him. He's one of the, I would say, an important person in the cycling community. Yeah. So this guy, this person, I can't say the name because he told me not to put his name there. He actually got this bicycle from this bike shop. He had terrible experience where after doing bike fitting, this and that, it was in Damansara area, this bike shop. So what happened is he felt that he couldn't corner. So he said that such terrible experience from this bike shop. Unfortunately, I can't say the name of this bike shop because I think there's always two sides of the story. But after hearing some of the testimonies from some of my friends, other cyclists within my chat group, they also say that they face the same experience as well. You know, they'll go to this shop for a bike fit. After the bike fit, the shop will cut off the bike steerer tube and everything, and then they will upsell, sell more things. One of my friends apparently went in there for a bike fit, a simple basic bike fit, but walked out with a lot of equipments like tri-suits, a lot of things that doesn't even need to be purchased. So this bike shop is famous for upselling things lah. So I think bike shops, in my point of view, right, a good bike shop shouldn't upsell too much. I think bike shops should be a bit more wallet friendly to the customers as well, because customers already spend so much, right, on a bike. They should pace a customer spending. I think bike shops who are ethical, right, they should somehow help customers not to overspend their money. And for example, I think that after selling a bike with the proper bike fit, right, they shouldn't then have too much tweak in the bike that end up the customer need to pay another 5,000 ringgit or 3,000 ringgit just to get the proper bike fit. This is what I can show you all. So this incident happened to him like 6 days ago in Damansara. So he felt like he couldn't scam by this bike shop, you know. So instead of telling you the name of the shop, I think it's better that we prevent ourselves from being scammed, because there might be more than one of these kind of bike shops around KL or Malaysia or even around the world, right? Some bike shops are really profit first before the customers. So his advice was, do your research before going to a bike shop, right? If you ask around cyclists, hey, what do you think of this bike shop? How do you think of this bike shop? You know, ask among the seniors in this industry, and then they probably can give you some constructive feedback. But you have to be wary again. Some feedback that you get from cyclists could be another two sides of a story. There's always two faces in a coin, right? But at least do some research about the bike shop first, right? Avoid buying pre-owned bikes from them. Some bike shops sell second-hand. To be honest, a lot of bicycle shops that I know, they don't want to sell second-hand parts and second-hand bikes, because you know who's going to cover the warranty if anything happens, right? If you buy a second-hand item from a bike shop, and the thing is this, if you buy second-hand, the bike shop already probably marked up, and after they marked up, but there's no warranty, there's no after-sales service, you know. So avoid buying second-hand bike parts from bike shops, you know. And also before making payment, you know, check the selling price outside, you know, and also better check what's included in the price. For example, I think what happened was when this person bought the bike from this bike shop, but after buying the bike, after paying, then the guy will say, hey, oh, by the way, you bought this bike, by the way, you need to add money for pedal, or you need to add money for bike fit. Oh, by the way, after doing the bike fit, this stem doesn't work, I need to sell you another stem. Or hey, by the way, you bought the wrong size, you know, probably this bike doesn't fit you. You might want to, you know, sell this bike, you know, and then you have to buy another bike from us. You know, so there are many things that could have happened, right? I don't know, but I'm just making speculation here. But these are potential things that you want to make sure that when you buy from a bike shop, make sure in the price covers everything that you need, right? Then number 4, you know, normally they'll convince you to upgrade stuff, you know. So before you upgrade anything, right, please do your research first. You know, there are many reliable sources in the internet on what you should invest and what you shouldn't invest, right? So do not forget to take back the old one. So I guess what this bike shop does is after he upgrade parts for customers, he senyap, just keep the part. Could be a stem, could be a ball bearing, bottom bracket or whatever. Then after that, he sells it. So apparently, you know, if I look at the statement, I assume this is it, right? Of course, this bike shop also do spinning classes apparently. So before you make any commitment, please understand the subscription details, because you don't want to subscribe and end up they have to charge you extra for certain things. So this is advice from this gentleman here, which I think is relevant for all of you to take note, right? And if you are a bike shop within Malaysia or within the world, I think I hope you sedar diri and be a bit more customer first before profit sometimes. I understand profit is important, but you have to be, you know, be good to your customers. You know, if they don't need to spend, don't force them to spend, because all these are hard-earned cash, you know. Then if you build this kind of reputation with your customers, hopefully they become a long-term customer, and not only that, they become your friend. And once they become your friend, they'll recommend their friends to come to your shop. I think that's important if you own a bike shop. So that's it for this one. Okay, now this is the heated topic lah. This is the one that I think all of you should know lah. So one of my one of my friends actually messaged this to me and said that, hey Melvin, this is happening in the bike industry, where I'm trying to sell a second-hand item, and then this guy from Singapore say he wants to buy it but ask me to bank in. So let me show you what happened, and then hopefully this becomes a good case study for you, and that you also will not kena tipu lah, won't kena scam by this kind of people lah. In the world of internet, there are a lot of people that's doing bad things. I hope you are not one of them. But all these people who are doing bad things sometimes really, trying to scam us from all our hard-earned money or whatever is just horrible. So this is what happened. I censored everything that I can here so that the identity of the person is covered, because I don't want to do any defamation to anyone. But it's important that this becomes another good case study for you. So one of my friends, he's actually trying to sell his group set, which is an Altegra group set, right? Then he randomly got messaged by this person who asked him, is it available? And then he said, oh, call me Mr. So-and-so from Singapore. And then he also asked what's his name. So everything looks normal. Like in the buy-sell community, this is very normal, introduction and blah, 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 blah. So then what happened was this. He asked for the picture, so of course, as a seller, they'll send all the pictures there. And then he said minor corrections. Then he said, wow, then like, make it like a real communication here lah, okay? So, ouch, but he said no problem, right? So, but normally, if a buyer wants to buy something from a seller, I think he'll ask more questions rather than ouch and wow. Because straight away, ask for bank transfer, right? Sometimes I feel that this is just a bit too sketchy. But after he asks for bank transfer, right, which is I think a bit too fast for a dealing, because normally I'll probably ask like, hey, you're selling this second hand, okay? Oh, some scratches, fine. Is it still functional? Still got warranty, Where do you buy it from? What's the mileage? Any problem with the chainring and cassette? Normally you'll ask more questions, but this guy straight away say can bank transfer. That already feels a bit sketchy. Then what happens after that is he tried to negotiate a price, 3,000 ringgit. Then once say thanks, straight away he sent an invoice, Okay, let me show you this invoice, which is very sketchy as well. Okay, so you can see the invoice, whatever bank lah, okay, doesn't matter what bank. But the funny thing is, he said that he has transferred the 3,000 ringgit and even transferred the 150 ringgit to this bank. So this is the weird part, status pending. If you read that, status pending. The transfer has been approved and it's already paid to your account, but you have to go ahead to make a payment to activate an activation fee of 150 ringgit. Because this is the first time you're receiving the money from overseas bank, and when you're done, you are to snap and send the scan receipt and payment so that we can verify your account, activate your account and receive the money immediately. Oh my goodness, this invoice from bank is like created by a student way. Where got bank invoice and the T&C so simple one? This is probably an invoice that small companies or amateurs create to do a simple DO or whatever. Oh, this is so embarrassing. And then the best thing is this. If someone transfer money to you from overseas, as a receiver, I don't need bank in anything to them one is they bank into us one So immediately this was so sketchy and scammy. And when he saw that, he wasn't clear, he wasn't clear. Then he say, what did he say? Okay, so he said that he'll arrange a courier company to pick up. You know, so if it's everything agree, okay, so tell other buyers sold out now, because he shows that he sincerely want to buy it. He confirmed already, right? Then after that he asks account number, so of course he give the account number and also address to pick up, and he also asked him to delete the posting as soon as possible because he wants to buy it already. Blah blah, bank transfer can. So now after sending the invoice, he say it's 99% already. You just need to transfer the 150 ringgit. So my friend was about to pay, you know, the 150 ringgit. Oh my goodness. And the funny thing is this, you know, invoice, the invoice of the 150 ringgit is from Bank of Singapore. Then after that, he sent, you know, Malaysia Online International Transaction Agency. What the hell is that, mate? What the hell is that? So it's so suspicious, you know. Then my friend asked, why do I need to transfer to a personal account? Because he said this is an agent coming to pick up. Oh my goodness. Come on, you guys. Don't be so evil trying to scam people. So yeah, with that is my simple video of today's news. For all of you who are doing buying and selling online, and you see any transaction that looks a bit sketchy or a deal that's a bit too real, right? Too good for true, right? Be a bit wiser, right? So I hope this becomes a good case study for you. And I hope this segment helps you out. I hope this kind of content helps you out. And I hope this kind of content builds the cycling community in Malaysia closer, so you know what's happening in Malaysia, right? And again, Marcus, to all of you who are doing 1300 km, you know, be safe. You guys are awesome. It's an amazing feat. And to any of you who are watching this content and you want me to do a shout out of your event or of your of a happening or something that's another good case study for me to shout to all my viewers, do PM me from my Instagram. Click on the Instagram and follow me, and then message me and tell me, hey Melvin, can you share this to your community? Because I think this is a good case study for all of you. Because at the end of the day, you all know that I'm trying to build a channel that makes Malaysian cyclists or even the world to be closer to us. You know, we are one big family, one big happy family. Okay, so you guys take care. God bless, and I'll see you real soon. And again, for all of you who are free this Sunday or cycling around Rimbayu, I'll be at the Rimbayu, the heritage restaurant there, and I'll see you during the Polygon Helios launch event. Take care, you guys. God bless, and be safe. I gotta go to work.